You are now tapped into the God Tier Pod, here with your host, MoSkrilla, the God.
Hey yo, what it is, what it do? Hey, I'm MoSkrilla the God,
And I'm Classic Williams.
and you have returned to the God Tier Podcast.
Shots in your area.
That's that's honestly why I started my podcast. I just wanted to have my gunshots. I want my gunshots and my Don DeMarcos.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, you know what I mean?
It's like the Black Podcast Starter Kit.
Yeah, like it's like a beat pack
It is. It's a beat pack for podcasts.
for podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, because you need the Don DeMarco drop. You're going to need some gunshots. You need the applause.
Yeah.
You gotta have like one random ass like drop. It's just like, nigga, where's that come from? Something like,
Shut your bitch ass up!
Yeah. And you need a problematic guest.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's problematic? It's like you know that that Spider-Man meme. We're just like pointing at each other like,
Yeah.
huh?
Who knows?
Oh man.
You be the judge, America.
Yeah, let's see who's the most problematic at the end of this podcast.
Oh my God.
Let me know at the God Tier Pod on IG. But I hope you're doing good. Hope y'all doing all right. Appreciate you wherever you are tuned in. How you been, man? Since we last
I've
potted.
been good, man. Just been fucking, you know what I mean? Just working and shit. I got a new single coming at the end of the beginning of October, so
And
geared
some
towards
fun.
that. New singles called Memories. Videos directed by my homie Luan. Produced by my man Herschel Lamont.
Shout out to
I think it's
Hersh.
just coming out October, not the 1st, but the next week after that, the 8th, October 8th.
Okay, so October 8th, y'all need to check out Classic's new drop entitled Memories, dropping on all DSPs?
Yep, all DSPs.
All DSPs. So you already know where to get it. Apple, Spotify,
Yep.
all that.
Title,
Anywhere.
whatever.
Title.
Google,
Anywhere,
Google,
everywhere.
YouTube, all that.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's been a good week since we last potted, man.
Yeah, man, the last one was pretty good, man. We were talking about some heavy ass shit at the end, and talking about all the Donda shit.
Capitalism.
Yeah, I do kind of want to walk back. Let's start there. I need to walk back my a little bit of my Lil Nas take.
Okay.
And it wasn't, because what I really said was that, like, I was just basically, like, tired of the antics, and I just, you know, the music wasn't up there with the antics.
Mm-hmm.
He dropped the album, like, literally, like, right after the pod. While some of it is not necessarily geared towards my taste, I will say that there's some slaps on there. He got this song on there that's, like, on some, like, and I don't know if it's just because, like, I have a Kid Cudi bias, but, like, he got a song on there that's, like, reminds me of, like, a real deep cut Cudi song, and it's actually really fucking good. It's good. He got some good shit on, like, production-wise, it sounds good. They got a big ass budget behind that. You already know, like, yeah. So I gotta walk back some of it. I will say that the antics still are high, but the boy's talented. So congrats to him on his success on that.
Let's go ahead and get a boy a round of applause.
Yeah, give Lil Nas X a round of applause. Yeah. He could have just dropped like a hot stinking ass turd.
Yeah.
And he really didn't. He actually came through with some solid shit. So congrats to him.
Okay. Who was doing the production on the album? Let me name off some producers I think may or may not have been on there. Alchemist.
No.
Havoc.
No.
Cool and Dre.
Cool and Dre, absolutely not. No.
Damn, I'm 0 for 3. All right, go ahead.
Take a Day Trip.
Take a Day Trip.
They executive produced it. Kanye's on there. He produced the track.
Really?
That's all. That's the only two that I really know.
Okay. Yeah. Speaking of Kanye, I'm gonna add a little bit more.
Kanye West.
Yes.
The greatest artist of the 21st century, Kanye West?
Pretty much so, yes.
Okay.
At this point, I'm not going to cap about that. But let's go back to last week when we talked about the Donda versus Certified Lover Boy discussion, debate, or whatever. Recently, it's been in the news that Drake has bought, I think, some stock, or he's put money into a hot chicken joint that's not a Nashville-based company.
And you know what's crazy about that?
Yes. What's up?
The fact that, like, he has Southern roots here. It's not like he doesn't have, I know for a fact, like, personally have met his family in Memphis. Like, he's got plenty of Memphis fam. It's not like he couldn't have just dumped some money into Nashville and easily bought whatever, but maybe, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he'll expand it into a chain out here, and then, you know, they got more distribution. But I mean, honestly, like, just like a lot of his music, Hot Chicken has been just like, it's like pop now.
Ooh.
Hot Chicken is pop music now.
Ooh, damn. I might have to give you a Don DeMarco for that one.
Shut up!
Yeah.
Shut up!
Wrong one.
Don DeMarco.
That's the one.
One left. All right.
Yeah, dude. Like, remember when, like, KFC had their own hot chicken? That's when I knew it was over.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Everybody try to copy the style. Fucking Old Charlie's has hot chicken.
Hot chicken is everywhere now. Like, literally, like, you go on, like, Instagram or, like, whatever. Like, they try to advertise this shit. Like, I've seen shit in, like England and Canada and all this. It's like, it's fucking everywhere now.
England?
Bro, yes.
Hot chicken,
bro. I swear to God.
What
yes.
the fuck? I'm not finna
like,
hot chicken in what? They ain't got pickles over there.
I don't know. You know, like, there's, like, a big culture over there, though, in like, London and shit, where they have, like, these chicken shops. Like, have you ever seen that, like, that chick who does, like, the chicken shop dates, and she interviews rappers? You should watch that shit. It's actually kind of funny.
That sounds kind of racist. Is she black or white?
She's white.
Ah, that definitely sounds.
But it's like their culture though. Like, they have a culture behind, like, these chicken shops, and, like, they all go. It's, like, different. It's different. Like, I don't know. Like, they have these chicken shops that they go to, and it's like their version of a bodega, but they're chicken shops. I don't know, bro.
Let me just
Google
say this
it
for myself. Okay. Yeah, Google it. You can. Google's free.
Yeah.
For myself, I don't know if I want to talk to a white woman with my lips all greasy from this hot chicken cuisine.
I don't think they ever really eat. Like, the last episode I saw was, like, Jack Harlow and her just flirting. And then they had a couple, like, those, like, just those English rappers I don't really know anything about. Not any of, like, the real big ones, but, like, some of the other ones that I've, like, heard of, but I've never, like, listened to their music.
Do you remember when Dipset had Dipset Europe?
I do. I do remember that.
You remember SAS?
I do remember SAS. I do remember that. Man.
Me too, nigga.
I remember they had Dipset Europe. They had fucking, then, like, Jewels had his own crew.
Skull Gang.
The Skull Gang, yeah. Then there was, like, a Bird Gang.
Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then Jim Jones had they were just branching out, but
yeah, pretty much. If you think about it, Dipset started off like the NWO, and then they broke off in like NWO.
But then after that happened, it was like over. Like, they hate each other secretly.
Yeah, like
now.
NWO.
Yeah.
Well, that was like maybe a couple years after the fact.
Right. I don't know if they hate each other. I just think that they know that they can't do business with each other.
I would say hate's a very strong word, but the business is not there.
Yeah,
they'll always be homies.
Yeah,
but when it comes to that money, look here.
Yeah, the
You
business
do your
ain't.
thing. Basically,
And that's admirable.
yeah, I mean, Cam is always going to do his own thing.
And that's just kind of like the public perception. Yeah, Cam's always like. Cam came out recently like, I got receipts on all you motherfuckers, like male and female. He said, I got cell phones locked in a safe.
He said,
with receipts if y'all ever act up. I was like,
Cam?
Damn, bro, that's next level.
You know what? I always say if someone there's two rappers I believe could redo Freaky Tales in today's time and cause a whole lot of mess. That's Drake and Cameron.
Oh yeah, Drake would never do that though.
Yeah, but if you want to be real,
but if he really wanted to be petty like that,
I got 6.
Because Drake ain't not dropping names like that.
No, but he can drop some
heavy receipts, some heavy subs.
Yeah, give me some subs.
He's the sub king.
That's right. Give me some Jersey Mike's.
Give me drop names.
But I appreciate a good sub.
I like a good sub, but like also like drop names. That's what I do.
Gotta drop the names. Oh man, what's been going on? I'm gonna tell you something about my week, man.
Yeah, what's going on with you? How your week, man?
My week has been good. I've been working. I work for a trash company now. I won't tell you which one. It's kind of big.
Okay.
I'm working downtown again. It's like literally for the last 5 years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Majority of my jobs have been consistent in the downtown areas.
Yeah.
So I'm familiar with it. I've watched it grow.
Yeah.
It is so fun at this time of year with this beautiful weather that we had, especially today. Today was just amazing. Today was a great day to pick up trash downtown.
Yeah.
It really was. Dude, I drive a big-ass truck with a horn.
Mm-hmm.
I got little white children on the corner just waving at me. Hi, Mr. Trash Man. Hi. Hello, white child.
Yeah.
Hello. You want me to honk the horn for you too? Little white child? Sure, Mr. Black Man. Okay. Honk, honk. I love my job.
That's a commendable thing. Like, that's like one of those things, like, you know, you're doing something good for the community.
It really is.
The only time I had to pick up trash is when it was court ordered, but, you know.
What'd you do?
I don't remember. I think I do remember.
That nigga was going to cancel. Oh, no. Oh, yeah.
I remember. I don't want to talk about it, but
You ain't got to talk about it.
it got expunged. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, hey, all my niggas get your shit expunged if you can.
Please
do. Spend that money. Yeah, man. Dude, picking up trash downtown is so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the element all the time. I'm literally around tourists, pedal taverns, all types of shit. I see everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I've seen homeless people burn trash cans. I just drive by.
Yeah.
It's not really part of my day.
Right.
I've seen people almost get hit with scooters or get hit on scooters.
Dude, yeah, I remember like when I used to work downtown, bro. Like, imagine working downtown during the NFL draft.
I did.
Did you work downtown in that period of time?
I did.
That shit was fucking awful.
It was.
That was fucking awful, man. Traffic was awful. It was, I mean, honestly though, like I had a lot of fun. Like I ended up going to like some after parties and shit, like after like work and shit, like, cause you know, so clear, skin's so clear. They invite me places. So they're like, yo, class is coming to this thing. And that was cool, but like during the whole thing, it was like, and just in general, like honestly, like, you know, working for, you know, a telecommunications company that was bombed. You know what I mean? Like, it was a lot. So, you know, I'm glad that I don't work downtown anymore, to be honest.
Dude, I can't leave.
Yeah.
I cannot leave. But I like the fact that I work outside in the elements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. You get you know what I'm saying? Like, get fresh air and shit. Like,
I get a workout.
You get a nice workout, you get fresh air. I'm not getting none of that.
Like, niggas got to pay a membership to work out. Nigga, I get paid to work out and go to work.
Yeah, and you don't really have to interact with anybody.
Who wants to fuck with the trash man?
Nobody.
I'm busy.
Nobody wants to fuck with you.
But people are nice if they see us working.
They'll be like, yeah.
Drinks or whatever, you know, take care.
Yeah, like, but it's not like it's no long talk.
Oh no,
It's no chit chat. It's not a chit chat thing.
Usually, if someone stops me on my job, it's like, hey, thank you for what you do.
Yeah.
Or, hey, how do you get a job like that? Or, hey, what's the worst thing you ever picked up? And I always tell them, I've seen dead people.
Have you really?
Yes.
Have you really?
Yes, dead people and dogs.
What? Where did you see a dead person?
Out north.
Oh, well.
Yeah. It is.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, man.
Just like out in the grass.
In the grassy area.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, man, you see a lot of shit.
Did you like? I mean, what did you do in that instance? Did you like? What was running through your mind? Like, were you just like, fuck? We don't have to stay here.
No,
you know?
man, it's just well, shit. Oh,
Yeah.
Call somebody.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, did you call the police?
Well, my driver had to call.
Yeah,
I was
like,
hey, yo, that's I thought he was asleep.
Yeah, like no. It could have been like a homeless person.
Yeah.
It was a homeless person.
So.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, man, it's fucked.
Outstanding. Play outstanding.
You want a happy song now?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna get dark before it gets better.
All right, well
Trust
then
me.
let's just keep getting dark. Fuck it.
Let's just. It's a steady stream.
All right.
Light and dark. It's the wave. It's the pod wave. It's not rod wave. It's pod wave.
That's fucked up though, man. Like I didn't know that. That's fucked up.
Yeah, man.
That would make me not feel the way that you feel. You're a very optimistic human being. I would feel like.
I try to be.
I feel like you are, like, definitely, because that would make me like the moment that I seen that shit, be like, oh hell no, I'm out.
Nas had a lyric about death. He said,
Yeah.
I hit the L and I holla out, it wasn't my time.
Yeah,
It's not my time.
that's
That's what
true.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, though, not speaking of which, speaking of dying, what am I talking about? Hey, shut up.
Shut up! Shut up!
Goodfellas. Great movie.
Goodfellas.
Great American classic. You recently watched
Yeah.
this movie. Tell me about it.
So like, I was just like, I want to watch Goodfellas, right? And I've seen it before, and it's on Amazon. You gotta rent it, or you can buy it. I rented it, and I was like, damn, like. This is like probably one of the best films ever made. Like I've seen it before, but like watching it again, like it's because I remember we had that conversation last podcast. We were like, "What's a movie that you would just throw on?" And I said Rush Hour 2, which I would still just throw on. I'm gonna put Goodfellas up there too. Yeah. I would just throw that bitch on because like honestly, like what a fucking good movie. I mean, honestly, like I hate that he snitched at the end, not condoning that. Spoiler alert, it's been out for like 20 years or more. You know what I mean? Spoiler fucking alert, it's been out since what? When did it come out? 90?
Wait a minute.
When did it come out?
I actually got something that would help us with this.
Yes.
1 second.
Okay.
K-pod.
But yeah, man, fucking, it's just good. Like, star-studded cast. Ray Liotta, Scorsese directed it. I think, yeah, Scorsese directed it. There we go. The whole cast. De Niro. What's his name? Joe Pesci?
Pesci?
Dude, Joe Pesci is a fucking badass in this movie. Who's the big guy's name? What's his name?
Paul Sorvino?
Paul Sorvino.
Yay! I got that.
Paulie Sergio.
Paulie, yeah. I actually got that from Goodwill. It's 2014 when I worked there. I got that for
This is fire as fuck.
Yeah.
Do you know what's crazy about this shit is like, the craziest thing about the movie is like they couldn't like Ray Liotta's character he could never become him or fucking De Niro's character,
Jimmy Conway.
They couldn't either one of them couldn't become made men because they were like half Irish.
Mm-hmm.
So then like Joe Pesci's character was full, Italian, and they try to. He's like, "This is your chance." It's like, if he's getting made, we're all getting made, and then they end up popping his ass.
Tommy.
Tommy, man, that shit was fucked up.
Dog, I told you this earlier when we talked about this movie, but I'm gonna go ahead and say this on my podcast. Joe Pesci might be the greatest actor of the 90s.
He's a good actor. He's up there.
He had some hits.
He definitely had some hits.
Home Alone, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He was in the Lethal Weapon series.
Yeah.
2, 3, and 4. Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Casino. Another great Scorsese movie. Probably even better than Goodfellas.
Yeah. He was up there. I feel like he's like the wild card. Like, he's a good wild card.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, scene stealer.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows.
Scene stealer. You feel what I'm saying?
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I could watch a whole movie with just dedicate, like, he was like the main, like, thing, though.
I didn't define a movie.
He's like a good supporting actor. He's like a marksman supporting act. Like,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, like sniper. You know what I mean? Supporting actor. I wouldn't call him like. I don't know. He definitely be like top 5 in the 90s. Because there was a lot of good actors in the 90s.
Yeah. I might
You know what I mean?
that one back. I'm too hyped.
Yeah, I feel like, you gotta think about like
Wesley's catalog. Wesley might.
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He killed the 90s.
Oh my
Blade,
God, bro.
man.
Blade alone, bro. Don't even
Passenger
get me started on
57?
Blade. I fucking love that movie.
Yo, Passenger 57, he had the hardest line in there. He was talking to the white dude that was doing the terrorism shit, and he said something slick racist.
What was Denzel's run, too?
Ooh. We might have a... Hold on. Let me get this out the way first.
Yeah.
The white boy was saying something racist, and then Wesley was on the phone, and he asked the white boy, "You ever play roulette?" He was like, "Well, there's a golden rule. Always bet on black." And hung up.
Damn, bro. Damn.
Fuck with that nigga forever.
Samuel L. Jackson. I feel like he had some hits in the 90s.
All right, let's do it.
The 90s in the early 2000s always kind of fuck with me. Because it's like, I'll remember some shit and I'll be like, oh wait, was that in the 90s or was that in the early 2000s?
Yeah, pretty much like around 98, 99, it starts getting a little murky.
It gets a little murky for me. Just because like I was so young.
Like,
I was 8 years old.
I wouldn't literally say it, but if you called me on the right day, I could argue with you that Sixth Sense came out in 2000. If we weren't around internet or anything.
When did that come out?
I think like 99. Well, we have internet, so we can look it up.
When did and then we got to put Bruce Willis into the.
Oh, Brucey.
He's not a great actor, but he's like.
Yeah, Bruce got.
He's a solid. He got some hits though. You feel what I'm saying?
Die Hard series alone.
You feel what I'm saying? The Fifth Element.
Oh yeah, The Fifth Element. That's my shit.
That was my shit.
I saw that shit when I was 7.
Yeah,
that
bro. Yeah, that's an amazing. That's a film.
Corbin Dallas.
Yes, that's a film.
Gary Oldman. Hey, great bad guy too.
Great bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 90s had. I mean, the 90s had a lot. I mean, fuck. When did Titanic come out?
Like 96.
Leo.
96, 97.
Leo was peaking. Leo was not peaking, but he was like heating up.
I'd say Leo had like a Jeff Hardy effect on acting. Like, you know how, I don't know if you've ever watched wrestling at some point in time, especially in the early 2000s, you know the Hardy Boys were everybody's favorite tag team. There was 2 white boys with crazy looking hair, especially Jeff, and they dove off of shit, and it was cool.
Yeah.
The bitches loved Jeff Hardy. They still do.
Right.
They sure did love Lil Leo back then. Because when Titanic came out.
Right. He was, and I'm not just like standing for Titanic. Like, I'm just saying like, that was a blockbuster fucking movie, is what I'm saying. It was undeniable. Like, everybody's seen that fucking movie.
Niggas made bank. And shout out to your boy Billy Zane, too, for playing one of the best heels.
Zane.
One of the best heels in a movie of all time.
Man.
He cold blooded in that movie.
That was a good ass fucking
Shooting at the bitch in the water.
bro.
I hope y'all happy together. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
I love you, bitch. Come back.
Whoopi Goldberg had some hits in the 90s.
What? Wait, what?
Whoopi Goldberg, bro.
Like what?
Sister Act 2?
Yeah, okay.
Sister Act? Come on.
Yeah.
Ghost? You ever watch Ghost?
No, I never saw it.
I saw Ghost.
Was that with Ted Danson?
That was with
No, wait, that's Patrick Swayze.
yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I thought Demi Moore was in that.
No.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Am I fucking things up?
Am I getting a movie?
No, I think, dude, I swear to God.
I thought Demi Moore was in Ghost.
No, I might be fucking things up. But hold on. See, that's what I'm talking about. My memory is fucked up.
This is why we have. I'm trying.
No, I swear to God, she's in Ghost. No, that was Demi Moore.
I told you.
Fuck.
Yo, cause I remember that.
No, but
scene.
no, she's in it too.
But
She's
see,
in
not
it
in the main
too.
scene when they doing the clay shit and he's holding the hand.
No,
Ghost
that was
like,
Demi Moore, but she was in it.
He ain't holding no Whoopi Goldberg hand. I
Whoopi
was thinking of that scene.
She was in it though. She was
Okay,
good.
I'll give you that, but she wasn't in the pivotal scene of the movie that we all know.
I just remember she was good in it. I don't know.
She ain't making no claymation in there. She went, all right. Okay, I'm gonna give her her roses. You was in the movie,
She got an EGOT.
but you ain't made no claymation. You ain't do nothing.
Anyway, let's pivot from here because I just thought of a topic.
Yes, go ahead.
You know who Aquafina is?
Aquafina.
The Asian chick.
No, but I feel like I've heard about this story. But please, expound.
Aquafina is a rapper / actress. She's been in a lot of big movies lately. Like she was in Crazy Rich Asians. She's in that new Shang-Chi movie.
Mm-hmm.
And basically they're just like getting at her about her having a black scent. And she's Asian. And people were like making fun of like, or people were like, not making fun of her. They're basically saying that like her black scent is making fun of black people. And it's all in the news and like she's getting criticized for it. And basically her answer to it was like I'm open to have that conversation. But basically like her whole thing was like when she came into the game, she's like, I don't want to do a movie and do like an Asian stereotype voice because I don't want to like disparage my people, but then she's doing these black scents.
Cause fuck them niggas.
Right. But I don't know, like my whole thing with that is though too, like and I definitely agree with that point, right? Like, okay, if you don't want to make fun of your own culture, why are you making fun of ours? I definitely agree with that.
Make fun of niggas.
Right. But I also feel like, have you ever been to New York?
No, but I will be going next year for my birthday.
You should go.
I will.
Everybody in New York fucking talks like that.
I've not even heard her
I
talk.
feel like everybody in New York has that like hood tinge to their like, especially if you're in Brooklyn and shit. Like, I feel like everybody fucking talks like that. Everybody talks like that around the world. It's very problematic. I mean, because it's like a juxtaposition almost, like, because it's like a slippery slope of like, like, okay, because people could say like, I talk like a white person, but am I appropriating white culture or is this just how I fucking talk?
That's how you talk, but you can't appropriate white culture.
You feel what I'm saying?
With this chick.
But this shit can definitely appropriate black culture, but I also feel like our culture is like the dominant culture for anything that's cool. So that's why we accept certain people who are outside of our race if they show homage, and then we outcast others. So are we gonna say fuck it for everybody? Like nobody can talk like this unless you're black. Or are we gonna say, what's the criteria is what I'm saying. What's the criteria?
my criteria would be: do you talk like this in front of your daddy at the dinner table?
That's fair.
Because to be honest,
Yeah.
I just thought about this earlier. The most racist place that probably you will ever go to. Well, let's just say I wouldn't even say.
I've been to some pretty
I'll take
racist.
it back.
I'm from a real racist town.
I'll take
so.
it back. Let me take this back. Let me actually shoot at this. The most racist place that a white person can be, or an Asian person, or a Mexican person, anybody that's not black, is the dinner table.
The most racist that they can be?
No, the racist place that they can be at is the dinner table.
Explain. Just because because they're amongst themselves?
Oh, yeah, it's your family.
Yeah.
Your mother, your father, your parent, whoever's at the dinner table that's part of your family. You get around that food and you talk. Just like
how do
your
you talk
does,
then? Yeah.
Just like your family does around gatherings, just like my family does.
That's a really good fucking...
Matter of fact, go back and watch American
test.
History X. Go back and watch American History X when Edward Norton was running around here with the motherfucking Nazi tattoo on his fucking chest, and his little brother, John Connor from Terminator 2 was running around here being racist. Remember, he had to go back in his mind and remember where he got it from. Sitting at that dinner table with his daddy, who was a firefighter, a fucking firefighter. Yeah, it's all nigger bullshit. Because his teacher was black and he was giving them books about the black experience and blah, blah, blah. He learned it at the dinner table. You learn pretty much of everything that your whole game is from your parents. You learn it at the dinner table. You learn when you eat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm saying with her, matter of fact, I feel like this with anybody that tries to appropriate my culture. Do that in front of your parents. I want to see how they react. Do you do that in front of your dad at Thanksgiving and all that? No, you probably don't. You know how to act. So then you.
But I feel like some of them kind of might. I don't know. I don't want to get everybody the benefit. I give people the benefit of the doubt sometimes, because sometimes people are like, you're right about that, but then outside of that, like, you're conversing with your friends and you're, these are like, some people don't have like that same family structure, so they have to find family outside of their own, biological family, and then they end up in the streets, or they end up, with their friends more than their family. So it's like, not to defeat what you're saying right now, because you're right, but I feel like some people's also, like, when you're in New York too, though, it's such a fucking melting pot, because it's like, you gotta, like, you're living, like, on top of each other.
So is Antioch. This is Antioch. This is a whole melting pot.
Right. I mean, and that's true. That is very true. I mean, but also, like, I feel like in a city like New York, it's a little bit different. Like, they gotta fucking, just for transportation's sake, like, they're going to the same bodega spot every fucking day because it's right around their block. They walk around the fucking corner of that thing every day. Then they get on the fucking train. They're around everybody just to get to where they're going. They're constantly on their feet. They're constantly, like, we can drive a little bit. We're a little bit more separated here in Nashville, period. Like, we're definitely not just completely segregated, but I feel like, when you're in those environments, it's like you're living in a fucking box, and it's like, y'all gotta fucking coexist a little bit more. Like, here it's a little bit of a separation, because it's like, okay, yeah, like, we're in Antioch or whatever. Antioch's got a large Laos population, a large Hispanic population, but like, it's still kind of like certain areas. Yeah, it's still kind of split up. Like, you go on Nolansville, you're gonna get like a lot of. I mean, some people will say that's not Antioch, but like, it's still like a little bit like Murfreesboro Road is like very ethnic. It's got a bunch of different shit, but it's still like a little bit more. People like go to different spots. I don't know. I feel like the way that, like, people communicate there, everybody's, like, on some, like, get the fuck out of my way. You know, like, we don't have time for this shit.
But okay, my
Street
thing is,
attitude, kind of.
with the black scene, does she talk like this in front of black people?
Historically, in the movies, she's not really in a lot of movies with a lot of black people. So, I don't know. I don't know her whole. I'm not here capping for her. I'm just having the conversation.
Oh no, well,
I just want to be clear on that. Like, I'm not here caping for her. Like, I don't know. I don't know her whole filmography. I just think that the issue isn't as black and white as people make it out to be. That's my main thing. I do think that like there's people that are like on the flip side to this. I think there's people like Miley Cyrus who will, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They'll take what they like, and then when they're done with it,
go ahead.
you feel what I'm saying? Then when they're done with it, then they're on some other shit. Like she went country again. Now she's a rock star.
AKA, I had my little fun with these black
Yeah.
guys. I had a summer where I partied with some black guys and I did some rap music and it was fun. I twerked and everything.
And I don't think
and then I found myself. I had to come back and find myself. I didn't know what I was doing with
And I don't think that's her. Like, I don't think that's Aquafina at all. Like, so from what I've seen, she's like been consistently like kind of the same, you know. You could say the same shit about like, have you ever watched Broad City? And this is like set in New York, I think.
I have not.
Broad City was a show on Comedy Central. It's got this woman named Lana Glazer. She's a comedian. She's a Jewish comedian. Mm-hmm. She it had Hannibal Buress on the show too.
Word.
And like her and Hannibal Buress like had like a relationship on the show, like this on and off again thing. And then like you could tell like, you know, she like loves Beyonce. Like she was always like Yas Queen and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? She was doing all that shit. So is that okay?
It's annoying.
I mean, it's all annoying, right?
It's more annoying when it comes from a white woman.
Right. It's just like...
You ever heard a white woman use the term strong black woman referring to themselves?
No.
I have.
No.
I cuss a bitch out.
Oh, no.
I had to do that, yes.
Wait, what?
So, yeah, I'm on a whole
She said, I'm a strong black woman.
Yeah, and a joking way. I look back and I looked at it, bitch. You about as white as this goddamn Hershey bars I'm eating on.
No, I've never.
Don't it? Yeah, my tolerance for this shit is low.
See, that's too far, right?
My tolerance for white ignorance is low.
It's low, yeah.
I don't give motherfuckers no type of credit.
Yeah.
I can't. Because I don't get the same.
I feel that. No, that's insane.
Yeah, I've had to, look, bro. Like I said, my tolerance for this bullshit is very low. I'm very smart.
It just depends, bro. Like, you know.
It's more of a psychological thing, too.
Yeah.
There's many ways to call you a nigger without moving your lips. I'll just say that.
That's true. That's very true. I don't know. I like Aquafina, and I wish her the best. I hope she, like, comes out and says something, like, impactful other than I'm open to the conversation. That's all.
I'm more of a Dasani man, but to each their own.
I don't like Dasani at all. Dasani is disgusting.
I'm a contrarian also.
Yeah. Okay, moving on.
I was trying to find a happy song, but fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's just
You know what makes me happy?
What's
Weed.
That? Yeah.
You know what else makes me happy? Weed and wrestling.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking about this.
Mm-hmm.
If wrestlers had their strain of weed, what would it be called? Like, let's just say for example, Jeff Hardy. I feel like if Jeff Hardy had his own strain of weed, it'd definitely be a sativa.
Okay.
It would definitely be some Za. Because it's going to have you jumping all over the place. Like, you're going to be moving around.
Yeah.
Shaking and baking.
What would, like, John Cena have?
Ooh, that John Cena pack. John Cena pack gonna have you do that. Do.
Yeah.
Do.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like if I don't know specific, I can't just like match a specific wrestler with a specific strand, but I feel like if any wrestler has a weed strand and it's not like called like a headlock or something, then like
a power drive.
yeah, or some shit like that, then like
Come on,
they're missing out on an opportunity.
Undertaker.
The Undertaker could literally call.
Let me get a fucking 8 for that tombstone power driver, nigga.
Wow.
Ooh, that's
Wow.
an indica.
Wow,
That's an indica
that's an
right
indica.
there. That put your ass out.
That's definitely an indica.
Woo!
I feel like most of theirs would be like indica. I would feel like some of them might be like a nice hybrid.
X-Pac. The DX.
Yeah, I'm about to say like Michael Hart.
Oh,
Or not Michael Hart, I'm sorry. Hitman Hart.
I'm about to say.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Who was this nigga?
Hitman Hart, man.
I had to do it.
Huh? Sorry. Hitman Hart.
Hey, yo, shout out to everybody watching this.
I'm tripping.
You saw my face. What?
What? Sorry. Hitman Hart.
He said, who was this nigga? Yeah,
I feel like
the Hitman pack was all
the Hitman exactly.
pink and black. Come on, man.
Yes.
You gotta roll. Look. I'll say this. With the Hitman pack, you have to roll it in a backwood.
Yeah.
I'm not putting the Hitman in a Swisher, bro. I gotta put the Hitman pack in a backwood.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Hulkamania.
I'm not smoking that no more.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, that's
Get rid of that.
yeah,
That's
he
bad work.
disappointed me. He's
He
racist too,
disappointed
right?
everybody. Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Yeah.
But that Macho Man pack go hit hard.
That Macho Man Randy Savage.
Woo! Nigga, I'm smoking that Macho Man.
Oh my
Look,
God.
just like that picture of Macho Man sitting by the lake or whatever
Mhm.
with his knee up holding the shit. That's gonna be me with that.
Mhm.
With that Randy Savage backwood just reflecting. You
Yeah.
know what? I am more macho.
Yeah.
I am the man. Yeah. That Triple H pack, the game.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Ooh, yeah, that Diamond Dallas pack.
that
Diamond pack.
the diamond pack.
And you got rolled up in Swisher diamonds, nigga.
That'd be funny.
Who else gonna have that pack? Matter of fact, give me the motherfucking Vince McMahon pack.
Yeah.
Give me the big dog pack. And you know what? I'm gonna take an A for that Shane McMahon.
Oh my God, dude. What about what's his name? I can't think of his fucking name right now.
Umaga?
No. It's like the limousine lighting.
The Ric Flair pack?
Yeah, the Ric Flair pack, bro.
Ooh, that price is a little cheap.
Jet
now.
flying.
That price is cheap now this week. That nigga some shit.
I need that Ric Flair. The Ric Flair.
He in some bullshit this week.
What happened?
Well, there's this television show on Vice TV called Dark Side of the Ring. You all should check it out.
I thought he quit.
No, still going. Well, he's not wrestling.
He's not wrestling anymore,
still
though, right?
appearing.
Okay.
It's so Dark Side of the Ring is a television show that's on Vice at the moment. They're in the 3rd season.
Oh, and they're just talking about like the dark side of wrestling.
Pretty much so. All of your urban
drugs
legends and
and shit.
the tragedies and such.
Mm-hmm.
So last week they came back with an episode entitled "The Plane Ride from Hell."
Mm-hmm.
The Plane Ride from Hell, in a short sense, was a plane trip that the WWE, a number of WWE wrestlers and staff and big name people took. They took a plane trip
Mm-hmm.
and they did shows throughout Europe.
Yeah.
And when they were flying back from London to Hartford for a TV show, there was a lot of shit that went on this flight. There's a lot of alcohol involved.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of drugs involved.
On the plane.
On the plane.
That's a long flight.
Yeah. Mind you, they sat in the tarmac for 7 hours before they got on the flight. So they were drinking then.
You said from London to where? Hartford, Connecticut?
Yeah.
That's got to be like 16 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Okay.
So on this flight, you had pretty notable names: Ric Flair, Brock Lesnar,
Mm-hmm.
Scott Hall, Rob Van Dam, Goldust, Vince McMahon's on the flight, Jim Ross, whoever you knew around, let's say, March, April 2002. Well, they're on this flight, and a whole lot of shit happens. Apparently, X-Pac cut off one of the agent's ponytail, Michael Hayes. He was asleep. Michael Hayes gets up, punches Bradshaw in the head. Mind you, Bradshaw has a fucking wound that's bandaged up because he's a wrestler. So dude just wakes up and punches the fucking wound and makes it bleed on the plane. So now you got two grown-ass men fighting on the plane.
That's
One
scary.
of them has just been woken up and punched in the head.
That's fucking scary.
Then you got this one guy in here who's putting H-bombs in people's drinks.
What's an H-bomb?
Halcyon.
What's that?
Halcyon is, don't get me wrong,
Is that like a roofie?
it's pretty much, so it's like liquid, look it up on your phone. I want to say it's liquid cocaine or liquid ecstasy.
Oh.
Wait, it's not a liquid, no, it's a pill. They're dropping pills in each other's drinks. They were dropping pills. There's a Halcyon. Look it up and tell me what
Halcyon?
Halcyon. Halcyon. Try that.
Here it is.
What
Oh, wait.
what comes up?
Oh, wait, this is something else. Halcon.
Mm-hmm. Or Halcon. Halcyon. Just put Halcyon drugs. See what happens. But yeah, they were H-bombing each other on the plane.
Halcyon can cause paranoid suicidal ideation and impair memory, judgment, and coordination. Combining with other substances, particularly alcohol, can slow breathing and possibly lead to death. Jesus Christ. It's a benzoid.
Mm-hmm. And they would throw it in each other's drinks and have fun.
Wow.
So
So it's kind of like a stronger Xanax.
yeah. Now, mind you, you have a private plane, a private 757
Mm-hmm.
with 30 or more guys that weigh more than 200 pounds, in excess of 300 pounds, some of them.
Mm-hmm.
Big guys. Alcoholed up, drugged up,
Mm-hmm.
on a plane 16 hours. They're rock stars. They make loads of money. Can't nobody tell them shit.
Yeah.
Ric Flair, the man in question, oh boy. So apparently on this flight, he gets super drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous drunk.
Yeah.
Starts walking up and down the row of the plane in his robe.
Okay.
Wearing only his robe.
I believe it.
Thus so walking around and would occasionally open it up,
Flashing people.
including said female flight attendants.
I mean,
One of which just so happened to be in the back grabbing a drink, and she says Flair came up behind her, opened his robe,
mm-hmm.
reached for the drink,
Yeah.
pulled it back. She felt startled.
Yeah.
She didn't say anything at the time because she didn't want to cause a scene or anything. But since the
Might I
episode...
get a sip of this?
Go ahead.
All right, cool.
Since the episode aired, Flair has... Well, his commercial's been taken off of air.
Oh, shit.
His car commercial. He was originally... He's supposed to debut for AEW soon, but that might be pushed back. He's been taking off the intro video for WWE programming, even though he's not part of the company anymore.
How do we feel about retroactively canceling people? How do we feel about it? Because he's like 70-something now.
Yeah.
How do we feel about it?
You know what the issue was about that, too? I'm going to add on to the fact they spoke with Jim Ross. Jim Ross was head of talent relations. So basically, he's the one that's going to deal with people's shit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why Ric Flair wasn't, let's say, handled,
Mm-hmm.
he was a made man.
Yeah.
That was his words. He's a made guy. Just like we talked about
Is he a
Goodfellas.
real made man, or is he like, as far as like the wrestling?
As far as wrestling goes, he's untouchable.
Yeah.
He's the Godfather.
Right.
Because pretty much none of these guys wouldn't be here if he wasn't here. So,
Right.
The dirtiest player in the game, wheeling, dealing, kiss stealing. That's not just wrestling. That was his life. That's still, well, not still, but yeah, it is Ric Flair. That's why we love him. But when you hear stories like this, yeah, that's Ric Flair. There's been plenty of stories out about Flair. There's been plenty of stories out about everybody.
This is the same shit that was said. I mean, this is the same thing. Like,
I'm gonna I'm gonna finish this up too. He has come out and said his apologies.
Mm-hmm.
He even said, "Hey, I was told by my lawyers and by my own wife, don't come out and say anything. But as a man, I gotta come out and say something. He apologize for what he did. No excuse.
Yeah,
dealing, kissing, stealing, blah blah blah. It's my life. I'm a rock star, but hey, it's no. I'm older now.
yeah. He's in his 70s. I mean, honestly,
Got a daughter.
this is the same shit that they came out with Trump against, and it's like, but y'all loved him then. It's the same shit that we talked about with fucking R. Kelly.
Yeah.
If they play Ignition Remix right now.
Oh, I'm still watching Ric Flair matches today. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not condoning any of the things that he fucking did, because that's disgusting.
Look at you sideways.
But I am saying that canceling him now is doing what? Let's focus this energy on the motherfuckers who are trying to have a career now. Not the motherfuckers who are just like 70, 80 years old, you've already made these people famous and rich. Let's just move forward and just cancel out the people that should be canceled now. R. Kelly is young enough to be in jail for the shit that I don't know, bro. I mean, R. Kelly's situation is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Because he was like actively caging, or not caging, but like, he was actively had a sex cult. Now he needs to be under the jail.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm saying is like, I don't know, dude. Like, I just feel like some of that shit is just like, okay, like but what are you gonna do about it?
Yeah.
I mean, they got Bill Cosby, but then he got out.
Yeah, that's wild.
They got Bill Cosby, then he's out. Now he's out.
Yeah.
Now what?
Never meet your heroes.
Right. I mean,
your heroes are fun.
They're all those people, like, if you're talking about like all the fucking old celebrities in the old times, like all that shit, most of those people are fucking nasty. Mm-hmm. Most of them.
Nasty, racist.
They get fucking all this power and fame and drugs and money, and it's like, and then they just start doing wild shit because who the fuck is gonna stop them?
Yeah. It's power.
And, you know, it's just, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, man.
What are you gonna do about it? Cool. He's canceled now.
I don't know.
He's canceled a little late in the game.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it? You feel like he should be canceled right now? You feel like he should be canceled right now?
Canceled? I mean, I don't really like that word, canceled.
But that's what they're trying to do.
I don't like the word canceled. I'd much rather want. I'm more happy with the fact that the woman told her story, because we know the story. The story is what's shocking us, because we didn't hear it from you.
I'm not discounting her story. I'm not saying she shouldn't have told her story. I'm just saying the public's reaction to it. These corporations. I mean, I guess they have to.
You gotta do what's best for business in the moment.
Right.
It's hot. You hot.
Right.
You hot right now. I can't fuck with you when you hot. You fucking up my business. So yeah, I might have to separate myself from you for a while until you cool the fuck off. And if you do that, maybe I'll deal with you. But right now.
But why now though? That's also another thing that I always say. Like, why now? Now?
Timing. You can't choose timing.
Now?
You can't choose timing.
He's like, how old is he?
I think Ric Flair is.
When did this happen? This happened in the 90s?
This happened in 2002. April of 2002.
Okay, this happened in 2002.
Yes.
It's 2020. It's about to be 22.
So
this happened 20 years ago.
Mind you, this is wrestling. We've heard rumors about this. We've heard interviews from people on
now?
the plane. Because now we have it on television, dramatic. What's the word?
Because now they have the ability
to recreate
to cancel you, and they didn't before. Which that's fair.
The story's out there. I'm a wrestling fan. I don't know how to take this.
I'm always like, why now? But sometimes I'm like, I get it. Like,
if you're being nasty,
some people are like, some people say stuff like, well, you never know, like, as far as the victims are concerned, like what they're thinking about, and like it's so hard for women to come out, and I get that. I get all of that. But also, it's like, I feel like two things can be true. I feel like that can be true, and I feel like also, why now?
Yeah.
I still feel like, why now, though? Like, I don't know. I mean, and I'm not super invested in Ric Flair like that. Let me be clear. I just feel like there's shit coming out about people. What's his name? They fucked his ass up. They fucked up a lot of people's careers lately. When the Me Too shit happened, they got a couple motherfuckers out of here.
I'll say that.
What's his name? Matt Laurie or whatever. Matt
Larry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from NBC.
Yeah, they got him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he. I think yes, because he was being nasty.
They got him the fuck out of here.
He was being nasty.
Now, I mean, that's just one example. I mean,
atonement. That's all I have to say.
they got
you have to atone.
What's his name? The actor, fucking from Pineapple Express.
Franco?
They got Franco the fuck out of here.
That's right. Seth Rogen don't even fuck with him no more.
They got him the fuck out of here, and I loved him.
Yeah, but
they be getting niggas the fuck out of here, man. That's why I'm like, bro, like, that's why I'm like, I used to want to be like famous, quote unquote, but now I'd rather just be like, known enough to make money off of my music and profit, but I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't pull up some crazy story from college when I was drunk and I said some shit, or some old ass tweets. You feel what I'm saying? I just don't like. It could just happen to fucking anybody. It's scary.
It really is. Here's my thing,
it's
though.
Scary. You have to be perfect your whole life now to be famous.
You want to run back a cancel culture and shit.
Yeah.
Of course you know the story of Emmett Till.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that the woman that accused him of whistling, she came out with a book?
I think I heard about this, but continue.
She came out with the book before she passed away.
Saying he didn't do it, saying that it wasn't even like that?
She made it all up.
Yeah, she made it all up, yeah.
So she didn't get the opportunity to get canceled. That little boy got canceled.
He got
lie.
He got murdered.
Over a lie.
He got murdered.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Where's her cancel culture at?
Right. Right.
That's,
But she's no one. So people don't care.
Killed. That's my thing. Where
they try
if you do some fucked up shit, get the fuck out of here. I will say that.
If you do some fucked up shit, get the fuck out of here. Like, you were raping women and fucking, I don't know, like. But also, I've been in situations where motherfuckers have tried to lie on me about some stupid shit. Lie.
Motherfuckers do lie. That is true.
And we live in a culture now, especially if you black, like, motherfuckers will put you under the fucking jail. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Stay safe out there, man.
It's fucked up out here. It is super. I've talked about this, me being a nihilist, optimistic nihilist before, like, and I just talk about basically how it's fucked up out here and I'm a self-preservationist and all that shit. Mm-hmm. But, like, just even having this conversation just brings up just so many more emotions. It's like, not only is it fucked up out here, it's more fucked up than you think.
Yeah. Streets is rough out here, man.
It's fucked up out here. Anyways, I'm off this.
I know.
I'm gonna get canceled for this.
Hey,
I'm not trying to get canceled for this.
You remember we said at the beginning of this.
I mean, I know it's gonna be me.
Somebody's gonna.
It's definitely gonna be me because I'm just like,
we're not even an hour in this.
We're not even a fucking hour in, and I'm like, they're gonna be like, he's a fucking apologist for Ric Flair. Like, nigga, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that, like, all I'm saying is why now. That's all I'm saying.
We just two niggas podding. It's really all we are.
That's it. I'm not condoning nobody's ill behavior.
We are not
But
doing
absolute
that.
power corrupts absolutely. Y'all motherfuckers love these motherfuckers when they doing they shit and they fucking problematic, and you make them famous just to watch them fall. You do it all the time.
Yeah. Sick world we live in, man. I don't even want to talk about Gabby now. It's so bad.
I don't either. We can talk about this briefly though.
Yeah, man.
Gabby
Gabby
Petito. What's her last name?
Yeah, Petito. Why I say this? Petito.
Petito.
Gabby Petito. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. And if she was
missing-
black, what?
I was gonna say that
Say
she
it.
went missing about a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Her and her boyfriend Brian Baldhead were cross country tripping through the country. Cross country trip through the country. That's funny. She did like YouTube videos, didn't she? Like she was vlogging. I think she was vlogging. And yeah, the last known footage was that police footage when they got stopped.
Yeah.
Apparently, Brian had marks over him. She was complaining about she had anxiety. There had been a tussle or something in the car. Now, come to find out, her body was found in, what was it? Her body was found, what, yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Today?
It's like today, like yesterday or the day before.
In the last 24 hours, they have found the body.
Yeah.
And they have not found the boyfriend yet. The boyfriend is still missing. He's still out and about. There's an APB out on him. If I see him, I'm going to tell.
Mm-hmm.
I'll snitch on the white man. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he killed her?
I know he killed her.
Hmm.
He definitely killed her. He definitely killed her, and here's what's fucked up. So the police pulled them over or some shit.
Right.
And he basically, like, they gave him the keys to the van and shit, like, and it was her van, which was fucked up. And then they were like, the police officer was weird, like, it was weird, like, almost like flirting with her. And was like, I'm gonna let you go. Cause he had all these scars and shit on him. She didn't have shit on her.
Yeah.
And he was like, I could arrest you for domestic violence.
Arrest who?
The girl.
Okay.
I could arrest you for domestic violence, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna separate you guys and let them go. So basically, her white privilege caused her to get out of that situation.
Mm-hmm.
They gave her the white privilege, you know, of getting out of the situation, and that actually is what ended up killing her. Because if she was black,
oh yeah, if she was black, yeah,
they would have arrested her for
assault.
Yeah, for assault.
Yeah. First of all, get your hands out your pockets. You don't get to have your hands in your pockets when you talk with the cops. Get your hands out your pockets first. Yeah, she
in any domestic situation, I don't know what it's like for certain. In most states, in any domestic situation, someone has to get arrested.
I always look at domestic violence by the Mike Epps way of seeing things. Mike Epps said, whoever picks up the phone first, the other person's going to jail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Epps.
Yeah.
I honestly believe, yeah, if she would have been locked up, of course, if she'd have been locked up, she'd have been alive.
If she would have got locked up, she would have been alive. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But she didn't get locked up because the police officer was like being flirtatious with her and let her fucking go and just separated them, and then she ended up getting murdered.
Now, if you are the, what's her last name? Petito. If you are the Petito family, do you sue the police department?
They're gonna end up suing the police department, saying that she didn't.
You
I don't know.
Enabled her to get murdered.
Basically,
because you let her go.
Because they let her go.
You saved her.
It's a fucked up situation. Like I don't even have like much to say about that whole situation. Prayers to the families involved. It's even more fucked up that like he came home or something, and then they didn't say shit. The parents of of the dude and like basically let him get away.
That's gonna be very interesting.
That's gonna be this whole trial is gonna be. It's gonna be.
Oh my God, we're tapped in.
It's gonna be a whole thing.
We are tapped.
This is not the end of this.
This is not. Come on, there's gonna be some Dateline stories.
Yeah,
about this.
it's gonna be a whole
about
shit.
2 Lifetime movies.
It's
about
like
this.
it's gonna be like
trial gonna be.
It's
5.
gonna be like the Casey Anthony shit almost.
Oh.
It's gonna be like
like Jodi Arias or something like that.
John Bonet, you name it. This is the next one of those.
America loves a dead white woman.
They love it. They love it.
True. America loves a dead white woman.
They love it. OJ.
Either dead or lost. What the fuck happened? We all gotta know what happened.
What happened?
What happened?
I think he did it though. I mean, he's definitely like a narcissist or whatever the fuck they say. Like he's definitely like a fucking. He manipulated the cops like in that video because that wasn't even his. He made it seem like it was his car, his truck, his van or whatever, his van, and it wasn't even his van. It was her van.
I mean, he was like driving it. Was she driving or he was driving?
He was, but it was her van.
But he just made it okay. I'm driving, so like
yeah.
Oh yeah, prayers for Gabby. If you pray
for them, and then like fucking honestly like. The police gotta do better, man. Like,
and honestly, let's just say it like this. I want that same energy for all the lost black boys and girls that go missing.
I want that same energy for all the people of color that fucking go through this shit daily. Like, and don't nobody give a fuck.
I'm trying to remember that quote from Scary Movie 2. Old girl, what was her name? Regina. Is that Regina Hall or Regina King? I always get those two confused. Scary Movie 2.
I feel like it's Regina Hall.
All right, I'm going to go with...
But I could be wrong.
I'm going to go with her. Okay, so Regina in Scary Movie 2, she had this line. She's like, "What? 40 niggas get killed in a weekend, but the whole world got stopped for one white girl in a hole." I love that line.
That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, that's true, dude.
Man, this whole, you know what? The country runs on Duncan, but it will stop for a white woman.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking A.
That's where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
It's been a depressing news week.
It really has.
People getting fucking canceled. White women getting murdered in the fucking, what were they, in the Grand Canyon?
Somewhere, yeah.
Somewhere they shouldn't have fucking been. What else?
The Haitians.
The Haitians, bro.
Yeah, that bullshit. I ain't even watched the video.
I saw
the picture. That's all I got to see.
And I was like, no, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out. I saw the pictures though, and I was like, what the fuck? When I seen the pictures at first, I was like, is this like a movie or like a reenactment or something? And then I was like, when did this happen? Like my brain just didn't like register for me because I didn't read the whole headline. Yeah. I just saw the pictures at first. And I was like, when the fuck did this happen? It's like, no, this happened a couple weeks ago. I was like, what? Or a couple days ago. Yeah. Bro, that shit is fucking crazy. That shit is fucking crazy.
And I heard the audio of what they were saying to the people, like the guys that are on the horses. I
heard
the audio. I heard a
oh my god. Oh my
like,
god.
Like, why are you doing this? Like, you're putting your women out here in danger doing this. Like, just talking down to them and shit.
I don't know, bro. Like, prayers to all the Haitian immigrants.
Yeah, for real.
That shit was fucked up. That's
some bullshit.
That shit I'm not on the fence on at all. That shit was fucked up. Period.
Why does America have a problem with black people? America does not want to see itself get darker. That's the thing. America does not want to see itself get darker.
It's the nature of the beast. These things were implemented from the beginning, and they've evolved from. It's like if I plant a seed, you know what I'm saying, and that shit grow. If I plant a fucking apple tree, if I plant an apple seed and make a fucking apple tree, it's gonna be a fucking apple tree. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I plant the fucking seed, that's what the fuck it is. You feel what I'm saying? And there's no change. I could switch it up, Or like some weed. I can make some hybrids and I can, but it's still weed.
Yeah.
The same shit with America. We're built on these founding principles, and the things that you start with are what it becomes. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it is. It was fucked from the start. We would have to literally start the fuck over.
How would you grade America as a social experiment? On this day,
On a scale of what?
September 23rd, on a grading scale.
Okay, and what's the criteria? If it's on the criteria of if racism and all that shit is a but here's the thing though. That's built in. All that is built in. So an A.
An A for productivity?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all that shit is what they wanted. That's what they wanted. Mm-hmm. The American. It's not that we've subverted from the American dream. You know what the worst part. I saw this in the movie. Like, you know what the worst part about the American dream is? Like, what the worst part about it is?
What's that?
It came true. Watchmen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It came true.
For the right people, or?
For the people that invented it.
Mm-hmm. So they got theirs. Okay.
Yeah. The American dream came true. That's the problem.
You ever seen Wall Street?
Wolf of Wall Street.
No, I'm talking about the original Wall Street with Charlie Sheen.
I know what you're talking about, though.
Please go watch that movie. That movie's incredible.
Greed is good.
Greedy works.
Martin Gecko or Gordon Gecko.
Money is neither made nor lost. It just moves from one entity to the next. It's like energy.
Money isn't real.
It ain't. Nigga, they paid us to sit at home last year.
Oh, yeah.
Don't ever tell me anything about this fucking money. It's bullshit.
Don't get me started on that.
I want more of it, though. But it's bullshit. At the end of the day, it just buys you time.
Yeah.
Money, but it buys you time. Time is better than
better than
clothes, better than cars, better than the best pussy that you'll ever buy, better than drugs, better than your house. It's time.
Time is freedom.
Time is the ultimate freedom.
Yeah.
Fuck looking rich. I want to look like I have time.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my Don DeMarco?
Don DeMarco.
I need a gush on top of that. Woo!
Yeah, dude. It came true. That's the problem. It's not that it didn't come true. It did. And the DLC is just everything that we're trying to download, and the DLC is never better than the
What is the
original.
American DLC?
Equality.
Alright. Well, when it comes to equality, I'm gonna move past that one. Moving on. You know what? I've been thinking about some of my favorite concerts this week. I've been going back and just looking at my old pictures, old memories. I gotta say, I'm very fortunate to have seen a lot of my favorite acts live in concert.
Oh yeah.
Could you tell me about a number of concerts that you've attended in the past that you say were very impactful towards you?
Mm-hmm. I saw Janet Jackson live.
Me too.
Did you go to that one?
Which concert was that?
It was at the Bridgestone.
Was that December 2017?
No, this was like. I might have gone to that one too. I might have seen her twice.
I went to the one in 2017.
I might have seen her twice.
It was like State of the Cold. No,
I saw her like when she was Janet Jackson though. Like, I'm talking about. Doesn't matter what you doesn't matter what you do. Like, when she was doing that shit, and she was like motherfucking.
She was dancing.
She was dancing. She was dancing, and she had the motherfuckers like she got a dude like strapped to a chair.
I saw that shit.
Yeah, she does that at every show,
bro. Hey, if y'all ever get a chance to see Janet, please go see Janet live. She puts on a fucking show. man, I was very, very happy to attend that show. Janet was great that night. Very great.
Yeah. What about you? I got more, but what do you got?
I'm gonna go off the top. Kanye.
That was my next one.
I saw Kanye at his most pivotal time.
Yeah.
The Yeezus tour.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you the story of how I got to that show.
Mm-hmm.
So I was living in Donaldson at the time. This is November of 2013.
Mm-hmm.
My next door neighbor was a videographer,
Okay.
and he would go on tour with different acts.
Mm-hmm.
At this time, he was on tour with Kanye.
Wow.
So about 3 weeks before the show,
Uh-huh.
Kanye was on tour in Canada,
Uh-huh.
and they're leaving one city to go to the next. So, in Canada, it's snowy, ice, what have you. The production truck was said to be going down a road, hit an ice patch,
Mm-hmm.
careened off. I think the driver got killed.
Damn.
Don't quote me on that. I think the driver got killed, but the tour had to be put on hold for about a week or two.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So what they had to do was they had to schedule some makeup shows.
Mm-hmm.
Nashville was on the list
As a makeup show.
The night before Thanksgiving.
Was that before Thanksgiving?
It was the night before.
I was so fucking lit.
So let's fast forward to the day of.
Mm-hmm.
My neighbor, he's outside. I'm going out there. I'm saying hey to him. And he just says, hey, man, would you like to see Kanye West tonight?
Absolutely.
Nigga, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you want to see Kanye?
I started acting like little buddy dude about J. Cole. Kanye. Kanye West.
Kanye Mari West.
The Dropout.
Yeezy.
The late graduation Dropout.
Martin Louis the King Jr.
Oh, yeah, I was in there.
That's amazing.
He said, yeah, I got a couple tickets, just call some of your friends. So I called my niggas. All my niggas. Who I called? Called my nigga Casper.
Casper went? That's cool.
Off top.
Shouts to
I had to
Casper.
call my nigga Brent. He went with me off top. Even got my cousin DA to come with me.
Mm-hmm.
So all four of us just go inside Bristol, and we had the best seats. I mean, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, if the little Kanye Mountain, let's say I was about maybe 20 yards away
Okay.
from Kanye,
Mm-hmm.
maybe about 15 yards away from the stage.
Yeah.
Prime real estate. Great fucking show. I mean, my God. Like,
Yeah.
that
I
was
was
an
there that night.
experience. And that was when Kanye was going through his shit. That was at the time when he was having them 20, 30-minute rants during his concert.
Yep.
That nigga was talking. He was giving out game. But the
Yeah.
fucking shit that pissed me off is you got these fucking well-to-do white folks that don't know shit about the music.
Yeah.
Take off your mask, Kanye. Take
Yeah, I
off your
remember that.
mask. Shut the fuck up. This man's dropping
Putting on
jewels.
art. Yeah. He's putting on art.
Other than that, it's one of the best fucking times I ever had in my life.
You-
I can't say shit about that man. I'll never say nothing bad about that man. Because you know what? You know what I like about Kanye?
What?
He might be the freest black man in America.
He is. He
'Cause
is.
ain't nobody else gonna say what he gonna say.
Can't nobody do it like he does.
A nigga that thinks differently is dangerous.
And he's
It always
dangerous.
has been.
Yeah.
They killed Martin for thinking differently. They
sca-
killed Malcolm for thinking
He's
differently.
scared that they're gonna kill his ass.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's living in fear the whole time. This nigga's open about himself. So
Mhm.
what he went and talked to the white man? So what?
He was trying to get Larry Hoover free, but that's a whole different.
Yeah.
We could get into that later. I went to that same show, and your story is a little bit better than mine because you got your tickets for free. However, I took shrooms, and I snuck onto the floor.
Ooh-wee.
And I was right there. I was right fucking there.
Dog, you remember that fucking set design?
The mountain and all that shit, I was losing my fucking mind. I have a Yeezus poster in my living room right now from that show. We'll never fucking forget that show ever. That shit was amazing. I've seen Kanye like 6 times.
Oh my god, dog! Do you remember his opener?
No, wait, Kendrick was his fucking opener.
And then 4 years later after that, I saw Kendrick.
Yeah.
And the damn tour.
Saw him in the damn tour.
Yeah,
I didn't have as good seats at that show, but that show was dope too.
I was sitting nosebleeds, right hand side. Me and my homegirl Twiggy.
I might have bumped into you that night. Actually,
you probably did.
I think I might have.
You
I don't know if
probably
that's true
did.
or not, but that feels kind of like.
Oh man,
I bumped into like a lot of people that night.
we've been outside for a while, man.
Yeah.
We have been outside. But
That was a
man,
good ass night too.
That was a great show too. The Weeknd. I've seen him live. I saw him live.
I don't know. I didn't see him. I've seen him live, but I didn't see him live there. I met him when I was like in Memphis. Like, I didn't meet him, but like I saw him in passing. I was like, "What's up?" Back in the day. This is before like he really popped off. But yeah.
Yeah, this was the show. This was the first show after he publicly announced his breakup from Selena Gomez. That nigga was going through it. Brought Gucci on too. That was great. See,
yeah, I would love to see that one. He's super talented.
He really is.
When I saw my favorite Kanye memory is that one, that show, and then also I saw Watch the Throne in Atlanta.
How was that?
And that was fucking phenomenal. They came out on these big ass stages that lifted up, and they were like these 2 big ass like cylinder square looking things, but there were screens all around them. So they were like on 2 different stages almost, but the screens had like big ass Rottweilers, like those fucking shirts they were wearing.
Yeah.
Like on the and then also it turned into a Shark Tank. It was fucking crazy. It was crazy. And then I also saw Kanye on the Glow in the Dark tour in Atlanta. And I'm literally, Rihanna walked right by me. Oh my God. She walked right by me. I was like, oh, Riri. I saw Young Jeezy. He's super short. That was funny to me. I was like, oh. Chris Brown, tall as fuck. Yeah. Saw him.
Tall dancing and
yeah.
Go ahead.
Saw Jermaine Dupri.
He's very short.
Very short.
Oh, go ahead.
No, but that was cool too because it was like kind of like a floating stage a little bit. Like again, I saw him on Pablo too. That was cool. I was on floor for that too for the Pablo when he was like had the floating stages and he was like, and that was cool. It was kind of weird because it was like under him, so I couldn't really see him that well. Yeah, but you knew he was there. But like for the Glow in the Dark tours, like he was like it was like the spaceship looking thing. It looked cool. But that was the same one that everyone bitches about. Like everyone bitches about that fucking. I never listen to me. This is for everyone on the fucking internet. Cause y'all know, especially if y'all like know me and y'all know I'm a fucking big ass Kanye fan. Blah 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 blah. I don't give a fuck about your Bonnaroo experience with this nigga. I don't want to hear the story ever again. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Get over it. Get over it. He was late. He didn't come on till whatever the sunrise.
But you niggas
you were fucked up on. You sure stayed and watched. You guys were fucked up on drugs anyway. What the fuck else were you gonna do? What the fuck else were you gonna do? He didn't have his set right. Now I didn't see that set. The set was dope. So I can understand why he would want to have his set right. Couldn't get it right. It's always like fucking white people that like fucking always complain about this.
I pay for entertainment.
Oh my
God.
God.
Give it to me.
Oh my God. That Bonnaroo. Oh my God. I'm like,
give
dude.
me my entertainment.
I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up. You been pissed too, Classic. No, I wouldn't have. I would have gone and saw some other shows.
Yeah, I came back.
I would have saw some pretty ladies. I would have got some drinks. got some drugs, been high in the fucking field with the people, and
I'm gonna wait till all of the lights come on.
And then as soon as I heard the fucking, it was during graduation, so as soon as I would have heard flashing light,
woo,
I would have been running up to the fucking stage. Okay? Okay?
Nigga, we would have did the Obama run.
I don't want to fucking hear it anymore. I'm so tired of hearing that fucking story from people. Like, don't approach me with that story anymore.
You know what?
Because I don't want to fucking hear it.
I'm going to say this about Kanye, too. I've always believed this. Well, what they won't say about a black man to his face, they'll say about Kanye in public.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to kill a nigga because we have all killed Kanye at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't agree with everything Kanye's fucking said or done.
But goddamn, that man is very
strong. The music, the art, though,
can't be fucked with.
Can't be fucked with, guys. Sorry.
It's the facts.
Okay?
These are the facts.
You're gonna get canceled.
Well, I did have a top 5 thing a list that I wanted to go through. Speaking of which, and I was going to speak on this about Jermaine Dupri. Diddy bullshitting with Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine got hits. Diddy, he feeling himself too much. I guess his Lori Harvey way, whatever, whatever 25-year-old he's smashing to keep young, whatever. Jermaine Dupri can definitely take on Diddy in a versus. I'm just gonna say that. Move on.
Yeah.
Top 5 albums in high school when you were going to high school. I bring this up because this week the news came out that Lupe Fiasco's Food and Liquor recently went gold.
Mm-hmm.
That is surprising. I would have thought that the album was platinum.
I would have thought the album was at least gold by now.
But it took 14 years?
Yeah, I don't understand that. But from what they were saying in the comment section, and like, it has something to do with like the fact that like his album got leaked like prior to the release, so it fucked up his numbers. So there's some bunch of shit that happened right before the release of the album, because I remember that shit. And there's a bunch of songs on there too that like he had to cut, and they're like leaks out there. Like I've heard some of those leaks too. So I think they fucked up the release, and that's the reason why it didn't technically count towards his sales, because that was like prime pirating.
Yeah, that was Pirate Bay.
That was all that. That was all that.
Wire. I was on all that.
That was prime pirating time when motherfuckers was like, when leaks was fucking happening. Nowadays, I don't even get leaks.
How can you?
You see what I'm saying? Like, we just have to wait for the album.
Yeah.
Sometimes some shit will leak. It'll be tracks. Like, I got a bunch of little Drake leaks for, like, there's a bunch of shit on Certified Lover Boy that he didn't put on the album that he should have. Like, and there's some actually original versions of some of the songs that he put on there that were actually, in my opinion, much better than what actually made the album. But so you'll get like these one-off singles, but you're not getting like a leaked project these days.
Yeah.
You'll get a bunch of leaked singles, but like, yeah, man, like that was prime leak hours, and then he got his release fucked up. So, and then also like just Atlantic was just probably, I mean, you know, he had all kind of label issues with them later on and shit. Yeah. But it is still surprising because I mean, even with all that said, 15 years is a long fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
And I wanted to speak on that because Food and Liquor was a very important album when I was going to high school. I fell in love with that album.
I love that album. I love The Cool much more.
Ooh. What? The Cool had
The Cool is my favorite album
on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gold Watch, The Coolest.
Was Dumb It Down on there too?
Dumb It Down.
Dumb It Down's my shit.
High Definition, fucking, He Say, She Say.
That was on Food and Liquor, right?
No, I feel like that was on The Cool.
What's that? I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Food and Liquor.
Are you sure? Hold on.
Yeah. I want you to be a father. Here's your little boy.
And you don't even bother.
Like, brother without the
Are you right? Yeah. And I love that song.
That's my shit.
But The Cool, though, Paris, Tokyo.
Oh my God.
Go
Let's
Gadget
sleep
Flow.
in Paris. Wake up in Tokyo.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm about to download this shit. Thank you.
Little Weapon.
What's oh wait, American
Little
Terrorism.
weapon,
is the first
little
one.
weapon, little weapon. That shit was hard.
Yeah, man. So just thinking about the Lupe Fiasco
Yeah.
Food and Liquor release, it just made me go back and think, like, what were the definitive 5 albums from my high school years? And I came up with the list right here. I'm gonna read it off to you.
Go for it.
Number 1, Food and Liquor, of course. Number 2, Jeezy, Thug Motivation 101. I remember freshman year when that album came out, and it changed everything. Like, Jeezy took the South to a different direction. I always like game changers. People that come in and just take the industry somewhere else.
Yeah.
This man took a whole region to the next plateau. Like, dude, that Thug Motivation 101, that is the Southern Reasonable Doubt.
Great album.
Fucking 5-star class. I mean, every.
Great.
Oh
fucking
my
album.
gosh.
I love the inspiration too. I know that one's not talked about as much.
That
The second album.
second one.
I like the second one a lot too. But
Go
it's
get
different.
her, go get her.
Yeah, there was a lot of shit on there that I like. But yeah, you're right. You're right though. That was a classic.
Number 3, I got The Game, the documentary album.
That might be on my list too.
Niggas, hey, y'all need to go back and run
That
that
might
game.
be on my fucking
Talk
list
shit about
too.
Game all you want. I will join
That
you.
album is
but
a
that
classic.
man made a classic. That
That
first
is
album
is a classic.
Woo! That Tony Yayo track, that running, dog.
Yeah, bro.
That beat is fucking.
Hate It or Love It was on that one too.
Hate It, Dreams.
Yeah. That whole album
Dreams.
was fucking crazy.
Yeah, man. Number 4, this is, album, mixtape, whatever. Dedication 2.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me tell you about this. This album, this mixtape is special to me.
You be selling CDs?
I was selling CDs.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was in summer school. Maplewood, to be precise. DatPiff.com. Salute to DatPiff.com. I swear to God, if they ever go public, I will buy their stock and I will hold on to it forever and ever. DatPiff.com is a staple in hip hop.
Yeah.
When that mixtape came out, that Dedication 2, I listened to it. The first, my blood pumping and I'm trying to keep that old pumping. Oh my God.
Yeah, that whole tape is a classic.
That was at the time where Wayne could not be touched. Like, he was invincible. He was Thanos. And that Dedication 2 mixed, oh my God, it's still one of the best gangster grills of all time. And I mean, you can.
That's the one that set off Gangsta Grills. I feel like that's the one that like really popped it off.
It's between that one, Trap or Die, Streets is Watching.
Trap or Die, also, of course.
Man, just the whole Dedication 2, but Dedication 2 was something special. Like, there was something in the wall. There was something in Surf when he did that shit.
Yeah, that was prime. That's some prime Wayne.
And I sold the hell out of that mixtape. I mean, goddamn, that was my work.
Yeah.
Y'all had the other work. I had the mixtape work.
I did it for fun. I wasn't like really hustling them like that, but yeah.
Nigga, I was eating. I got lunch. I got clothes. I got everything off the mixtapes and porn too.
Love it.
Yeah, horny high schoolers that love hip hop.
They really do.
They love Sarah J. Don't let them lie to you.
Oh my God.
Don't let them
Sarah
lie to you.
fucking J. She had a fucked up face, but damn that ass was fat.
Moving on. This is a Sarah J. friendly podcast, just like you know.
We love her.
We do. Number 5.
Jada Fire.
Jada Fire, yeah. Cheyenne Jacobs.
Oh man.
Gianna Michaels.
Gianna Michaels.
Yeah.
We can meet together, Gianna Michaels. We can meet there. We can meet there.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. I like that one.
Number 5 is Kanye, Graduation.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think that was the summer going into my senior year.
Yeah, because that was my freshman year of college.
So, mind you, I'm 16 going on 17.
Mm-hmm.
And can't tell me nothing is on the radio.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I'm a young nigga. La, 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 wait till I get my money right. Whoa, nigga.
That was
was my anthem.
I couldn't. I
Wait till I get
performed
my
that
money.
shit live. Like, I love that fucking song.
Bro,
Love that song.
that man. And then Flashing Lights. You have to never come out with Flashing Lights.
Love that song. Love that whole album. That whole album is like my freshman year of college. Like, I was listening to that, like, fucking banging that shit in the fucking dorm. I had my dorm mate. His name was Jerry, and he loved Champions.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he used
That was his one.
That was his one. He was like this little white dude from like New Jersey or something.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I fucking love this shit. He used to give me beats and shit. He's like, he used to always do the clap. He's like, dun, 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 dun,
You know, I'm gonna say something. I've been killing the white man a lot on my podcast.
I love that shit.
But I'm gonna give a shout out to the white boys that actually know they hip hop.
Oh,
and
yeah.
are not dickheads about it.
Absolutely. I got plenty of friends like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Did you have a top 5 list or anything?
I could name a top 5.
Okay,
you
just
name
give
some
me
of them.
5. Just give me 5.
Get Rich or Die Trying was like, I remember in high school, I was wearing my South Pole hoodie every fucking day. They used to tell me not put my hood up. I just put my hood up anyway, and I'd just be in class like sleep, like fucking not paying attention to listen to fucking Get Rich or Die Trying, like going through a phase.
Dog,
I went through a phase with that shit.
Tell me that 50 Cent did not have a 2003. He was Thanos that year.
Bro, that was my shit.
That
I
still is-
listened to that shit every day at school.
Me too, nigga.
Every fucking day I was listening to that shit.
My brother, many men.
Bro.
Nigga, you know Tom Brady listens to that before every game. That's why that nigga's so vicious.
I don't cry no more.
That's a different white boy.
Don't look to the sky no more.
Have mercy on.
That was my shit. Black Album. I listen to that shit every fucking day.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
Do you know why we got the Black Album?
Because Jay was pretending to retire.
Because we got Get Rich Die Trying a couple months earlier.
Damn.
That wave was too vicious. M wanted to retire. M said he was gonna retire.
Yeah.
He signed 50.
Yeah.
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 Niggas, y'all need to go back. 50 took a lot of niggas out in 03.
I remember
John
that
didn't
shit.
get the fuck out. Jay retired.
Jay was like, I'm out. Y'all niggas
You
get
could not fuck. You had to get with this nigga. Oh, it was done.
Yeah.
And that's what I respect about 50.
Yeah.
He came in the game and said, look, I got this heat. I got my nigga Banks with me. I got
put my
Yayo.
shit in there, know me.
I got the two. You got the two biggest cosigns in hip hop.
Yeah, he
You
went.
can't be
He
stopped.
went fucking crazy.
He took over everything. Nigga had DVDs in his CDs. Everybody started putting DVDs in their shit. Everybody started making video games and shit because he had one. That game was underrated. That game was a fucking good game. That Bulletproof was great.
So I'm gonna say those two. Diplomatic Immunity. Yeah, that was a great album, dude. That was my shit. Diplomatic Immunity, High School.
Disc 1 or Disc 2? Which one went hard?
I feel like Disc 1 had I Really Mean It on it. And I feel like Disc 2 had a bunch of remixes on it.
I think Disc 2 had Purple Haze. It's got Purple Haze
Yeah.
on there. More Than Music.
Yeah.
I think
Disc 1 had Dipset Anthem, though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. My nigga, I literally, every time I go to Chicago, I will go to the west side of Chicago just to put that post up on IG. I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bus down. Maybe put my 2 arms up.
Touchdown.
You stay in touch now. But when I touch
Touchdown.
down, I'm like, bus shot, shorty.
Duck down. Oh my god, I love that album. So those are 3 fucking solid ones. I would put Kanye Graduate. Honestly, like Late Registration, I used to listen the fuck out of that album in high school. Graduation didn't come out to my freshman year of college, but we'll say Late Registration. I used to listen the fuck out of that album in high school.
I love that album still.
And we'll say The Cool. We'll say The Cool. For sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Those are my top 5 high school albums.
Yeah, Kanye and all these artists have pretty much played a very integral part in our lives.
All those niggas played a big part in my life specifically just because like I could really identify with them more so than like, just like the super thugged out niggas just because like they were like, it's like wow, like
You can be introspective. And
you can
don't gotta
be,
a thug.
yeah, like So that Jay made me want to rap. 50 and them gave me the energy and shit. They fucking, oh, you know what? I'm fucking up. I'm fucking up. There's one album though that has to go on this fucking spiel.
Talk about it.
Hell Hath No Fury. Hell Hath No Fury was yes. That and the first one. And Lord Willing.
Lord willing, yeah.
We gotta put like a asterisk next to both of them. Hell Hath No Fury because I waited on that motherfucker.
Mr. Me Too?
Yes.
Okay.
I was waiting on that motherfucker because they were going through some label shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, we back,
Did you ever hear their
Clear the
mixtape?
all of the fucking We Have It For Cheap mixtapes.
Yes!
I special ordered those motherfuckers.
Really?
From a like website, magazine, something. I had them on CD.
Wow.
I memorized I had every single volume. There was 3 of them. Then there was a fucking album. The albums and shit were like, kind of like they took the same shit, but they put them over like original beats and it wasn't as good, but they still had like some original shit on there. But the original OG, like the first 3 We Got It For Cheap mixtapes. Holy shit. I couldn't wait for them to come in the mail. I was like, please. Bro, that shit changed my fucking life. That shit changed my fucking life. The We Got It For Cheap mixtapes, people were like on Wayne and shit during that time, and I fucked with Wayne too, but I was like way into Clips and We Got It For Cheap while everyone else was on Wayne.
Yeah.
So while everyone was on them, I was on this shit, and I was like, do y'all hear what they're talking about though?
These 2 VA niggas.
They're talking about like detailed street things, like in detail, like what it was fucking crazy to me. And then they had Ad-Liba and Sandman. They added them to the roster.
I remember Sandman.
And then it was just fucking, bro. Sandman's like one of the inspirations for one of my like ad libs.
Really?
Yes, Sandman has a ad lib that he did on if you ever listen to The Ultimate Flow, go listen to Ultimate Flow. They do it over that old Biggie beat. And you'll it's either Ultimate Flow or it's another one. It's either that one or it's a different one. I'm sorry, but it's one of those.
The Biggie beat.
No, it's not. It's not Ultimate Flow. It's this other one. But I know it when I hear it. It's like, bro, you gotta go listen to that shit. I'll go listen. I'm about to go download them shits as soon as you got me fucking hyped about that shit.
DatPiff.com. They have.
I'm about to go back on fucking DatPiff and download the fucking We Got It For Cheap mixtapes. I fucking love that shit,
Dude. Oh man, we're gonna talk about our mixtape series one day. Cause I will put it down. My favorite mixtape series of all time, G-Unit Radio. That's how I got introduced.
Yeah,
with G-Unit Radio. Who Kid?
I listened to a couple of those, but it was after the album came out. Like I wasn't aware of him until after like the album would come out.
I had to go back and do my research.
Yeah,
but they have personality then.
Yeah.
Who Kid?
Yeah. I listened to a bunch of those freestyles.
Yeah, I was a big Lloyd Banks fan too. Still am.
Mm-hmm.
He came out this year. My God.
That Lloyd Banks album was fire.
Yes, this has been a year.
All
for
the
hip-hop.
G-Unit shits was my high school shit.
Mhm.
The Young Buck album.
Did you fuck with Yayo album? Keep it real.
I didn't fuck with Yayo's album.
Yayo had a hit on there though. What was it?
I didn't
What was
fuck
that
with that one.
motherfucking hit? I don't love hoes.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man.
I was out. By the time Yayo dropped his album, I was over it.
Hey, but you know.
But
why
yeah, I
Yayo
can
got an
respect
album?
it though. You know
Do you know why he got an album?
why?
Because he was the shooter.
Absolutely.
He held it down.
Did you ever listen to that Mobb Deep album that they came out with?
On G Unit,
Mm-hmm.
Blood Money.
Yes.
Yes. That was the one with Pearly Gates.
Mm-hmm. That was a good album, actually.
I love that song.
That was a really good album.
Yeah. I like that album. Oh, yeah. Was it You? No, I got what it takes to make the club go out of control. That beat was hard,
Bro. All the G-Unit albums.
dude. That G-Unit.
Beg for Murphy.
Classic.
Beg for Mercy.
Oh my, Buck took. Hey,
Buck went crazy on that. They all went crazy on
I've
that.
made Young Buck jokes for a long time, but I will say this right now, David Brown, you were the star.
Hey, bro.
You were the star.
People
of
can
Beg for
say
Mercy.
what they want to say about him and all the controversy now or whatever the fuck's going on now.
But your pen game is strong.
But like the nigga really was going fucking crazy.
Most of these kids never read a Bible, but they can show you how to kill a man better than I. Oh my fucking God.
I remember like when they shot the Straight Outta Cashville video or whatever, and my friend Sergio was in the video, and I was so jealous.
I think that album came out on my birthday.
Dude, I fucking love that album. I might listen to that album again.
That Bonafide Hustler track.
Oh my God.
They say heaven for churchgoers and hell's for the heathen, so I'ma just ball the fuck out while I'm breathing.
Yeah.
G-Unit might be my favorite rap group of all time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go as far as
I'm gonna say Clips is my favorite rap group, but I mean, that's a duo. I mean, group wise, I don't know. Collective.
I'm gonna go. I still.
It's. I mean, honestly, like they might be my like. I would say Dipset too, but
yeah, that's another one too.
yeah, bro, I love Dipset too, though. But
we might have to run that. That might be the verse.
The verses, I would love that,
Dipset.
but that's never gonna happen.
No,
That's never gonna. I would love to see G-Unit versus Dipset.
We could do it here.
Yeah. We could do 10 for 10, but who's which? I'm G-Unit, or I'm Dipset, you're G-Unit.
Let's make it fair. I did have a $50 on me. Wait, I think I still do have it. Oh my God, I do. Look at God. A $50.
That's fucking amazing.
Okay. Heads or tails? Tails, obviously. Dipset, because the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
Heads, because 50. And this is a 50-cent coin. Look at this shit.
And just call it.
Yes.
All right.
And it's gonna hit the floor. What are you calling?
I'm gonna say heads.
Heads. All right. Go.
It's tails.
Tails. That's me. I got a G-Unit.
Okay. All right.
So we're gonna mark this down. Let's say next week. G-Unit versus Dipset.
G-Unit versus Dipset. I'll bring my best Dipset. How many are we doing?
10.
10? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can it be anybody out of Dipset? Or can it just be, or does that have to be collective?
Let's do collectives.
So just anything off of because it's really like only.
Let's do 5 collectives and then just give me 5
solos.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, 5 collectives.
And 5 solos. Because that you could do the same thing with. Because they really have Beg for Mercy, and they have another one too, don't they?
And they did Terminate on Sight.
Yeah.
I think that was the other one. Terminate on Sight.
Yeah, that sounds cool. We'll do that.
Yeah, we can do that next week. Man, we have done a lot of potting.
We've done a lot of podding, man.
I feel like we talked about everything.
I'm like yawning and shit. Sorry, audience.
Hey,
your boys got a lot of shit going on. ClassicWilliams.com, Instagram, Classic Williams, new single coming in October. Okay, you work hard in this bitch. This ain't my only job. Okay.
Boy got plenty of jobs.
I got jobs on jobs.
Wear plenty of hats. This boy is indeed.
You feel what I'm saying?
He is indeed. He is monster.com.
Hey, if you want to get hired, I'm looking for interns.
He is the work.
Holla at me.
Man, once again, God tier conversations, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get elevated, they get passionate,
Yeah.
they get hilarious.
They get it all.
I mean, God tier, man. We just
God tier podcast, man.
up here.
It's pretty high up.
It's pretty high up.
Pretty fucking high up.
Man, you know what I've been thinking? We're like, if Demi Moore could say, okay, if Demi Moore had her favorite podcast, I think it'd be this one, because we're just two demigods.
Yeah. You see how you did that?
Yeah, see?
You see how you flipped the... You see?
Demi Moore, demigods,
Huh?
Demi Pod, come on. I'm getting
God
out
of
of
War.
here. I'm MoSkrilla the God,
I'm Classic Williams.
and you have been experiencing the God Tier Podcast. Holla at you.
Peace.